Hello, so quick one today guys. So it's the budget in the UK, and if you're watching from the UK then I think you really need to be paying attention to this. There's a few videos online about it, but I thought I'd chime in as well. So 30th of October we've got Keir Starmer, our favourite politician, is going to deliver his tough budget as he called it, and he's coming for you. Like, he's coming for your money. If you're what's left of the middle class, or you run a business or anything like that, you're gonna be targeted. And I think what I really wanted to address in this video is the exit tax, which it's a rumor at the moment, but I'll bet you dollars to donuts that it comes in. Now, I was lucky enough to leave when I did. I could just leave the UK and I wasn't liable for any tax. So that's not the same for Canada. So the Canadians have an exit tax. So if you want to leave Canada and you have assets, property, business, crypto, stocks, shares, anything, then you have to pay. You have to pay tax as if you had sold those assets. So I know one guy here, he's a Canadian, and he had to pay $500,000 Canadian dollars to exit. So thankfully I didn't have to pay that, but it is coming guys, 100% it will come. Now, will it come on the 30th? I don't know. I think it will be announced, but I think maybe it will come into force in April. If you've been looking at this at all, you'll see that the UK per capita has the biggest exodus of millionaires in the world. China has more, but obviously per capita the UK is way smaller than China, obviously. So in terms of its population, we are losing so many millionaires. 9,500 I think are due to leave the UK this year alone. We won't know the full figures until the end of the year, but I suspect it's going to be a lot more than that. So I think what the government are doing is they're trying to stop that, because they know that they've screwed up and they have this £22 billion black hole that needs to be filled from somewhere. And make no mistake, I don't like Keir Starmer. I think he's a joke. I think he's an arsehole. I think he's a puppet. But make no mistake, all of these politicians are the same. They're all bought and paid for. This is my opinion, and I don't think it matters who's in power. I think the real power is above them somewhere. It's either the banks or the World Economic Forum or David Icke's lizard aliens. I don't know. There's something above them, but whatever. We're too inconsequential for them. So yeah, don't think I'm just picking on Labour here, because I'm not. They're all birds with the same feather. So you need to be thinking, if you're looking to get out of the UK, I strongly suggest you do it sooner rather than later, because the entire place is starting to look like V for Vendetta. Don't know if you've seen that movie. I seem to talk about movies a lot on this channel.
No shit, Sherlock.
But whatever, I love movies. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, go and watch it, because it's terrifying. Or Children of Men, something like that. It's going to start looking like that. But the entire country is effectively bankrupt. So there's no way that they're going to fill this hole. The only thing that's going to happen is it's going to get deeper and deeper and deeper. Your taxes are going to get worse and worse and worse. And if you've got any sort of money, you've got to get out. You can still visit. You can still come and see family. You can still come and see friends. It's a 7-hour flight to Dubai. It's not a problem. You know, you can do it. It's okay. And as I say, I'm not just picking on Labour, because I'll never forget, under the Conservative government, David Cameron and his little lackey George Osborne, as they left because they screwed up over Brexit. They had a Brexit vote and we voted out, and they said, well, we'll leave office if Brexit happens, and of course it did. As a parting shot, they cut the tax breaks on dividends if you run your own business, and that was a real slap in the face to me that still believed in politics and politicians. I still had that tiny little bit of that shred of belief in me that was destroyed back then, and this has all led to me coming out here, coming out to Dubai, which, you know, we can see here, beautiful place, behind me. I don't know if you can see the obligatory Burj Al Arab in the background. Who knows? Whatever. You probably can't see it. These people are not your friends. There's a much bigger plan going on out there. I don't want to sound like a crazy person or a conspiracy theorist or whatever, but you know, I think anybody, it's gone kind of mainstream these days, anybody with half a brain knows that there's something strange going on. And to quote Morpheus from The Matrix, to take another movie, is it's like a splinter in your mind. You know something's off, but you don't quite know what it is. I urge you, act now, get out. If you have any sort of wealth, they're coming for you. Get out whilst you still can. Book a call with my guys at GenZone below. They will help you, they will talk you through it. It's not expensive, it's cheap. You can just leave. It's what I did. You just have to let HMRC know. You'll have an accountant. Just let the accountant know what you're doing. There's certain criteria you have to meet. They're very simple. You have to spend 90 days of the year in the UAE to get the tax benefits, and you can't spend more than 3 months of the year anywhere else. So you can't come here for 3 months and then go back to the UK for 9 months. It doesn't work that way. But anyway, I don't want to turn this into a hugely rambling video. Look out for the budget and really accelerate your plans. Book in with GenZone. You can book a call with me below as well, and I'll happily talk you through it. I'm not selling you anything, we'll just have a chat. All right, until the next one.